going. I'm not gonna actually be able to get too much time in today. Just about an hour. I guess it's pretty typical for me at this point. But hey, maybe in this hour we can really get some stuff accomplished. Hopefully. It would be nice. But let's just go ahead and dive on in here. I'm not gonna delay it any further. Last night though, we actually had the giveaway. Pretty cool. Still have not heard from Gameplay, so try to get in touch with me, man. Or, well, whoever you are. At long last, Huzan and his group are ready to leave Vesper Bay. The first caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest. At regular intervals, my family and I will be traveling in the lead carriage along with young I believe you've already met. Though I understand the road to Ul'dah is regularly patrolled by your brass blades, it would give us great comfort if you would agree to accompany us on our journey. Once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you are ready to leave, please inform our coachman. Gonna go ahead and get out the edgy. Chocobo. Eager to be off, are you? Well, I was meaning to have a word with you about the runner from the Blade says that we might have a problem. A fierce-looking beast been sighted south of the bridge of Hammerlea. Might be as someone's eyes are playing tricks on him, of course, but it don't pay no gamble in business. Now, I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but this lot here is another story. So I was thinking you might want to go ahead and have a quick look around, make sure the area is safe, like in safe lock. And if you come across anything dangerous, you know what to do. When you're satisfied the way's clear, meet us outside the horizon. The Blades tell me the road there is safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own. Assuming self-same bastards don't try to rob us, that is. Just gonna teleport to the horizon, kinda cut down on time a little bit. Should have some good news dropping today. E3 is gonna be nice. Oh, let's hope so anyway. T, good morning to you. Hopefully it's a good one. Wandering off. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, let's really hope all that news today is going to be good. I was doing a little digging this morning and was just really disappointed to see that they added VR fishing for Final Fantasy. It could have really definitely been so much more. But hey, whatevs. Maybe there's a lot of those fishing fans out there. So there was a beastie. Was being the appropriate operative word, eh? I suppose so, friend. Seven would be nasty, no doubt. It would be. Well fought, sir, well fought. Ah, if only I were to better health, I should have been proud to stand at your side. It's cool, T. It is cool. We'll get it today. Pay my son no mind. He forgets his responsibilities, preclude acts of daring do. Be that as it may, I cannot help but envy you. We had been able to call upon the heroes of your strength and skill and Doma, things would have been very different. But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us. Lost, but not forgotten. Lady Yugiri's kinsmen, least of all, they fought fiercest, though they knew full well it was in vain. She had every right to walk away, yet she chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life. All this was more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such a debt? In kind, Father, to she who has given everything, we shall give our all. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do without question. Ditch digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's toll will grow and prosper by our hands. Sounds great. Hey, Mr. Tonberry. Koharu and I wanted to know why you became an adventurer. To gain power, to win glory, to amass fortune, to go whither wild rose blooms. Huh. I'll go with this one. I don't really care about all that other stuff. So you like roses? I think I understand. I mean, they're nice and everything, but they don't grow in a lot of places. It's my turn now. Excuse me, Mr. Tonberry. I've got a question. What's Revenant's Toll like? Is it pretty? Is it a bustling outpost frequented by countless adventurers? Gee! What's up? Ah, time's ticking down, T. And G. Time is ticking down. Stormblood's almost here. Then G, you'll have your weeks off. It's a bastion of civilization in a harsh and unforgiving wilderness. Wow, that's a bit harsh. It's home to the signs of the seventh dawn. It is a stone's throw from an imperial castrum. Well, that is true. I will just say it's the home of the signs of the seventh dawn. Oh, you live there with your friends. That means you'll always be there to protect us. Enough, Koharu. It's my turn again. Mr. Tonberry, when I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do? Oh, wow. This interview here with these children. What is the best way to become more powerful? Seek out new experiences and adventures. Well, that's a start. Fight ferocious beasts. Train every day. Buy weapons and armor from Oenua. We'll go with that one. Of course, to be a better adventurer, you need to go adventuring. Alright, that's enough questions for Mr. Tonberry. That's not fair. Why does Yuuzhan get to ask 2 questions? I want to know about adventuring just as much as he does. Just one more, please. Do you think I could be an adventurer like you one day? Yeah, Holmes. It's pretty easy. Really? Then I will. Thanks for the advice, Mr. Tonberry. I won't forget it. I'm going to be an adventurer too. When we get to Revenant's Toll, let's make our demands. We'll protect our punish the wicked, just like Mr. Tonberry and Lady Yugiri. Yeah, just like Mr. Tonberry and Lady Yugiri. We can talk more about it in the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? Suppose so. This little felon man doesn't mind the smell of chocobo. Well, the quicksand. So into Ul'dah. Steps are just right here. Really, it'd be almost a waste of time to fast travel. Could have jumped on the chocobo to get up the stairs faster, though. Oh well. Okay. Finally got that little travel out of the way. To Alphanode. Ah, Tonberry. Take it the first group has arrived. Excellent. There's aught else. No. I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Yugiri should travel to Revenant's Toll forthwith. Alphanode will have you and Yugiri depart for Revenant's Toll without delay. Not good, Gil. But I'll accept. It's past time Lady Yugiri met with the guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. Since I do not foresee any future matters arising here in Thonalon which might require your personal attention, I would instead have you serve as an escort to the Domon delegation for the duration of the journey. Speak first with Slothborn Upon your arrival, he is the one whom Domons will be working with most closely, I should think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Eugedia to Minfilia and the guild emissary. If both meetings go well, the result should stand the Domons in good stead for what for that which there is to come. Save travels Tonberry. Chill out, girl. To Revenant's Toll. There's just a lot of traveling going on right now. Back and forth. Good thing I have a nice stock on that gill. Morduna. Hopefully tonight I can get a little bit more accomplished on here. And this must be the esteemed Lady Yugi and her associates. I greet you all as friends and bid you welcome to the toll. I hope you do not find our dearth of fineries off-putting. Poor though we may seem, we have a wealth of spirit and camaraderie to spare. You see, race and creed don't enter into here. We welcome all sorts of provided they are willing to earn their keep, of course. We are no strangers to hard work, Master Sloughborn. You may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence. Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, my lady. Pray understand, I give some speech to all new arrivals. You needn't bow your head or call me master either. We're both frontal hands, as far as I'm concerned. As you wish, Sloughborn. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. Our guests have yet to meet the antecedent. 7 hells, Tonberry, why are you wasting time with me? See them to the Rising Stones. To whom is given much expected. Forgive me, I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting with your leader. We shall join at the Rising Stones anon. I thought that was actually the place I had to go inside of. Maybe not. I am the worst navigator. Para Falls, how's it going? Good to hear. Good to hear. Hopefully it continues on a good day. Just no use. Our attempts to reach the students of Balthazan continue to meet with failure. Orangir has explored other avenues of inquiry, but they too have yielded naught. We will persevere, of course, yet within our hearts the truth is clear. We are but awaiting confirmation of that which we already know. How fare the Domans, and I am given to understand you are kept quite busy in Vesper Bay. Mayhap you question the wisdom of aiding refugees when the primal threat remains unresolved. I should not blame you if you did, nor would I deny. This is the matter falls outside of our normal purview, but that as it may, I could not ignore the plot of these refugees, not when it was within our power to help them. What is up, Ingvar? How's it going? Lady Yukiri is here. Please show her in. I should very much like to meet her. We have no objections. Pray do so with our blessing. Your answer pleases me beyond my words, my lady. But are you quite certain? We have no way of knowing how many might answer my summons. In the event a revenant's toll could not accommodate us all, we would need to find an alternative solution. Should that come to pass, we will find it together. As ever has it been a pleasure, antecedent. Alas, we must take our leave, as the first carriage are due to arrive at any moment. Should you require aught else, pray speak with Slothborn Lady Ugiri Tonberry. None of these really help too much. I'll go with the dexterity. Why not? Not even gonna use it. Minfilia, what must I do next? The plot of the refugee weighs heavily on Minfilia's mind. That's what I'm after. The ring. I've heard the Domans' journey has been uneventful. They have endured too much hardship for their long. Forgive me, there was another matter I wish to discuss. My mother was to see to that the Domans received a welcome supper. Now that the first group is nearly here, would you go and see that she is in need of assistance? There's no telling what she'll have us do next. Gee, with that countdown. 58 hours and 36 minutes till Stormblood. Have a great day at work, G. Hopefully it goes nice for you. Hopefully it's swift. Hopefully, you know, just goes smooth. Ingvar, I'm sure many of my pronunciations is like butchering words in here. It's something I've mentioned several times over, where people from 1.0 have got so many of those pronunciations given to them from off the bat. I'm still catching up with a lot of my homework here on pronunciations and things, but just reading text, it doesn't really give you the best image of how to pronounce certain words. In my given area, I'm not going to have much other than doing the little homework I do every single night, and it's just a little bit. My window is very small. I work a full-time job, so jumping in and learning every pronunciation takes a little bit of time. I'm getting there, though. I'm trying. Hello again, Tonberry. What owe the pleasure? Ever the warrior, my Celia. The seventh heaven should have the mills ready by now, though I believe they have to be delivered. Would you mind speaking with Ali's to be sure? Oh, and take this wine with you. The adults will appreciate it. Better make sure before I just run out of here. Oh, never mind. This place is huge. Anyway, I'm gonna stop looking around. I'll check it out sometime, Ingvar. Again, my homework. Little time throughout my day. But I'm really enjoying the game. I try to take so much time as I can to really take back and enjoy all of it. My window here lately, though, has just been terrible. So I've been trying to just ease through as much as I can, along with trying to learn a lot along the way. This was a really late attempt at this game, but I'm getting there. Still enjoying every bit of it. What'll it be? Wine or something stronger? How very kind of you to volunteer your help. Here, take these mills to the emissaries assistant outside the northern gates. She'll handle distribution. What in the world? Oh. Gotta actually get the mills. Honestly, pair of false. At this point, it's just the title of videos. I am a bit of a rush to try to catch up with things, but at the same time, I've mentioned it in several past streams. I've come to terms with not making this stormblood, but I'm trying to make it as close as I can, and so on and so forth. Still enjoying the game, though. There is certain parts I do try to rush through, though, because understand the game was still under development. They were releasing patches at certain parts, like these quests here. They're pretty fun, but I feel like it's not really leading up to a whole lot. It's more of like a slow build-up of what's to come. I'm not really getting a whole lot of really key story points here, just meeting a bunch of people and traveling a lot. So I do actually like to rush through little parts like this, but for the most part, when it comes to the actual in-depth story, I do like to enjoy those scenes. Try to really get into reading every one of those. As you can see, the Dumont but recently arrived. I was assured we would have food and drink by now, but we've yet to receive aught from the seventh heaven. Wow, a little demanding now, aren't you? Ah, excellent. My thanks, Tom Berry. While they had rations to state their hunger during the journey, there is no substitute for a freshly cooked meal. I must say, I was not expecting you, of all people, to deliver these. Far be it from me to question your organization's delegation of duties, but surely there are other tasks better suited for your talents. Though, on further consideration, I should probably consider this a blessing. We've a situation which would benefit from your personal attention. Give me the ring for intelligence, please. The Adventurers Guild assistant is concerned about an outbreak of local fauna. Nothing too helpful. Map you already heard, but the lake cobras that inhabit the area along the road to St. Coinage have multiplied to plague-like proportions of late. This wasn't a concern for us in the past, as only proven adventurers to tend to gather in Revenant's Toll. However, with the recent arrival of the Doman refugees, among which are the elderly and young both, suffice to say, would not do for our newly arrived guests to fall prey to local fauna. For their sake, would you be so kind as to rid us of these rampant cobras? These creatures have made nests among the broken pieces of the Imperial airship. You can use these slices of rancid meat to lure them out. Yeah, that is actually really cool to hear. Parafalse. Seems like the closer I actually get to the Heaven Sword material, the better of things I start to hear. At first it was the opposite, and now it's actually starting to lighten up, and I'm really happy to hear that. Really happy. This is actually my first time playing through all this too, just to clarify that, so that's another reason why I go through and actually read everything. Really trying to get that good feel for it all. But obviously with not knowing too many pronunciations, that's pretty obvious. Gonna blast through these real quick. Oh, killed it. I was hoping I'd be able to spread that with a Bane. Seems there's another one around here. Ah, there we go. But, Ingvar, like you said, with the game not going anywhere, that is also true. These daytime streams, actually, as of the early access, will be streamed with a red mage until I actually get caught up with, this guy, the actual main scenario, when the time actually comes. He will only be streamed at night, because that is where I actually have most of my time to play. And that's also where the biggest part of my crew is that actually streams for the most part. So eventually, later this week, he will turn into, well, not he, but these streams will actually turn into some early access of the Stormblood material. I read online that there's not too many spoilers there, so hopefully I can get through some of that without digging too deep into any spoiler territory. It's mainly just see the new area, have some of the new features, show some of that off, and that red mage skill. And I can actually see that, how you would say that. I totally agree. There's not a whole lot of focus right now. I get what's going down. We're kind of helping the demons get to the new home. But they haven't really laid this part of the story as thick as other aspects of the story have been laid upon you. But I understand though too that a lot of this was like basically the game under construction patches were released at the time. So it was just like really slow moving. Good job, E3. Samurai looks pretty cool as well. You can actually, the jump potion, my friend. So don't worry. This guy is what will actually be streamed at night, which will catch up with the story. But I have another character on standby whom I am waiting for the early access, which has been confirmed that the jump potion will be on early access. And if you haven't heard what the jump potions are, basically there's just a potion that allows you to skip the story of A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Sword, and allows you to bump up to the actual level cap. Well, up to level 60. Not exactly any farther than that. Maybe up to 50. I don't remember. I'll have to read about it again. But it's mainly about just jumping through the story to catch up with everybody to get some of the early access stream going. The thing is, I'm not using the potions on this guy. Again, I really want to keep the story fresh. I would really hate to spoil anything for myself too far, but I do have an alt character sitting in standby waiting for the jump potion. I've played around with him a little bit. He's a healer. I really don't do anything with him though. He's my off-stream character. He's only like level 9, I think. Maybe a little higher than that. I really don't remember. It's been about a week since I've even messed with it. Figured I would just wait for Stormblood. Because I really want to keep things going for this character here though. Mainly because I've worked so hard. I would really hate to just waste all of that hard work on a jump potion at this point. I feel like I should persevere a little bit longer with this Tomberry Disciple and get him up to the level cap and through the story on my own accord. The other one, it's more of just like a nice little fruitful gesture for the streamers, future streamers, and kind of myself a little bit, because it would be nice to be able to see some content that's actually out in current right now. I've only dabbled with this older stuff throughout my playthrough, so It would be nice to actually be able to dabble and touch some of the newer content without messing up my summoner here. I had a lot of people actually suggest that I just job switch with this summoner to the red mage, but it's not really what I'm trying to do. I want to keep his story pretty fresh since it is my first playthrough, not trying to just jumble up all my jobs right now. And I want to just keep him on this summoner's path for a while as well. $60. All classes have them except for the red mage and samurai. They'll start off at 50. So, the culling is done. Thank you. You've done us all a great service. While you were afield tending to that business, I saw the demons were fed. They were weary from their long journey, and the memory of their lost homeland is heavy to their hearts. Yet I dare say it sensed a glimmer of hope in their bearing of time. May yet regain semblance in the inner peace. Oh, I thought to mention of that something that seemed to be afoot over at the Rising Stones, lest you not be absent of the matter of import. It may be well to report back. I was following you, pair there. I knew you were talking about the jump potion. Well, I assumed so anyway. I could have been wrong, but I was following you. Ingvar. I'll get to it as it comes. If you watch any of these playthroughs, I keep it chill. I do not stress over going through and hard grinds. The only time I stress is being caught up in Quay. It's all chill. It's how I try to keep everything. Though the rush is there, the only rush is the actual rush to get the stormblood. Ah, and there's your Stola.
How goes the fishing? Got anything slippery?
Finally.
Aye. Our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet. Which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning Ifrit with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urian.
Then we have our explanation.
Oh, that was it. Urian Gear. I just accidentally skipped it with the touchpad, but I just heard it. Urian Gear. I'm still saying it wrong. I'll listen to it again later on, but that was it. Now it's in my stream. I'll just definitely have to listen to that again sometime and keep my damn fingers off this touchpad.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
What?
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas.
Leviathan.
But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Ugh.
I'm guessing it's a flashback? If so, hopefully it's full of audio.
Such a disturbance
Yes.
in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective. And there is the explanation.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves to wash away the finless ones.
Whoa. This dude looks insane.
And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
Whoa. Now see, that is the stuff I like to see.
The gift and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
You shared that vision, did you not? Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this. But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa.
To Limsa Luminsa.
I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Aye, a Primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
Loosed.
Primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a Primal, one can never have too many able allies.
No doubt.
If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
Whoa. Why not? Oh, that uncovered quite a bit. Minfilia wishes to share some final words on the coming mission prior to departing for Limsa Lominsa. Plainly, should the worst come to pass, and Leviathan is summoned, our only recourse would be to face him in battle. Given past experiences, you may very well think that eventually inevitable, yet so long as there is even a chance that the Prommel's return might be prevented, we must needs bend our efforts towards achieving that goal. Before we do aught else, let us hasten to Limsa Lominsa and meet with the Admiral. She will not have idle in the intervening time, and will doubtless have valuable information to share. To Limsa Lominsa. I can travel there for free. I like that free travel. I suppose at this point Mordona should be my crystal destination point, but oh well. Maybe when I get back. Although there is quite a few times where Limsa Lominsa here has not steered me astray. Particular times such as these. Something I've noticed is incredible how long it has taken to get past this level 50 mark here. I feel like I've done a million quests, and literally none of them yield that much experience. You are expected. Pray take this lift to the command room. Take me to the command room. Hopefully we can get more audio here. No. Welcome, friends. I take your Stola has apprised you of the situation. Let us waste no time in, according to our best intelligence, the Sahagin had not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Reavers venturing as far as to Thanalan to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with grim protection of the Leviathan's imminent return. Oh wow, it's going to be like this for a bit, and I'll be level 52 by the end of it. Well, I'll stick to it, no doubt. We'll see what happens. Needless to say, I'm not inclined to let the fishbacks have their way. Oh, she's a little racist, huh? Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready for the launch of a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning, and we would welcome the Signs' support in this endeavor. You know, you might not have so much torn resentment against each other if you didn't call them fishbacks. But if, God forbid, our efforts should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than support, much as I did when Taunton was last walked these lands. No doubt. Lady Minfilia, I am given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers in the front lines. I can only assume you have sound reasons for doing so. I do, Admiral, but I would rather not be drawn on their nature. I will say only that there is something I would see with my own eyes. Is that so? Well, I am not so stubborn to deny the wish of one whose aid I require, but precautions must be taken. I shall require that you remain by my side at all times. With that settled, let us speak of the operation. Tonberry, Maelstrom Scouts are currently reconnecting Sagahin movements with the Sopsa spawning grounds. Upon completing their mission, they will be returned to the operations staging point at the Camp Skull Valley. I want you to make your way forthwith that you might be apprised of the latest intelligence. Commander Fabrida has charge of the garrison. It shall be done. Check out this map. Airport looks like the closest area to travel to. So Airport it shall be. Loads of traveling. $69 more main scenario quests until you reach Heavensward. Oh, 69. I've got all week. But thank you so much, Con. Hopefully I said that right. Thanks for the comment, and thanks for the view as well. Honestly, 69 really doesn't seem that bad. That's a good number. No pun intended. Like, really, I was kind of thinking I had a little bit farther to go than that. So you've shed a little light on my current position, at least. Still a long way to go, but not as far as I thought. Thankfully. I don't mind all of this, but some of it does feel almost repetitive at times with a lot of these quests. Not really having too much to yield. Where is this fellow? Here we go. I've been expecting you, signs of the Seventh Dawn. On behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. The safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return. I probably do one more quest here. You know, another thing, I don't understand why the yield will always give you something for so many other classes. I know you can jump jobs, but it seems like they could have factored out the loot a little bit better to reach your favor. Flukbrida would have you assist in diversionary maneuvers. As you may already know, Maelstrom Scouts have been dispatched to reconnoiter, the Sabsa spawning grounds. Among other things, I have orders to determine where Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that our scouts might be unhindered and return unscathed. Diversionary maneuvers may presently underway. In charge of these maneuvers is Uchakol? If you are otherwise unoccupied, mayhap would you be willing to offer your aid? I will give her my aid. Where is she? You're here to help with diversions, aren't you? Aren't you supposed to be that irreplaceable adventurer the success of the operation is hinging on? I'm inclined to say it's not worth risking your neck for something so trifling such as this, but if the hero insists, who am I to argue? Here, take these explosives, use them to blow the Sagahin passages Skaha and create a commotion in the half stone like which the fishbacks have never seen. That ought to keep them good and occupied. Oh, and in the event of the Sagahin come after you, there is no need to be shy. Stay around, get yourself acquainted, whatever it takes to buy more time for our scouts. When I do actually get this game completed my first time around, and that's all of Stormblood and A Realm Reborn and Heavensward and everything, I would definitely like to play through this game again with a different character, starting all over again just like I did this one, but with better knowledge of the game. Of course that's going to be way, way, way down the line, but it would be nice to go back and actually compare these videos to future videos to come. The streams, they would be so different. One with all the knowledge I've obtained from here, and then one with well, this with no knowledge at all. Saga and Pavis. Damn it. Well, that was easier done than what I thought it would be. Whoa. That thing looks crazy. Ah, there it is. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. That Magitech armor just scared the shit out of me. Whew. Wasn't expecting it to run by, and I just saw something really big coming after me, and I was just thinking to myself, what the fuck did I just get myself into? Oh, whew. Magitech armor. E3, what the hell are you doing over there? Attracting unneeded aggro. Trials and tribulations of a summoner. And there is the last one. Just wipe out everything here on the way. Just make it easier on myself. Very nice. Okay. Now the return. I wish they did more old school throwbacks with the classic games and the music like this. I understand moving forward, but I always like the little throwbacks too. Or as well, I should say. But although the soundtrack for 14 is amazing, I was just listening to it for fun earlier this morning. So amazing. And from everything I've heard throughout the gameplay, of course. It sounds like the diversion was a success. I heard the fireworks all the way over here. My thanks, friend. We've done all we can do for our scouts. All that is left is to pray that they return safely. But everyone, that was my last quest for the day. It's time for me to get out of here and start getting ready for work. But it has been really awesome. Definitely really awesome. But Khan, thanks for shedding light on my situation here with where I'm at in the game. Para, False, and Ingvar, thanks for jumping in here and giving some watching, or some views, my bad. Thanks for getting some views and some comments in there. Sorry, I realized what time it was, so I'm kinda gonna have to rush myself out of here. But G, so glad that you could stop in as well. And T, G, I hope work's going good for you. Hopefully it is. But I thank you all for watching, and hopefully if there's any new people out there, hopefully you subscribe. We will definitely be back with more of this tonight. And of course, like always, I will also have the Final Fantasy IV playthrough going on, or my classic title with the series. We will make our way through all of these Final Fantasy games though, everybody. Ingvar, goodbye to you as well. But everybody, if you have work as well today, like I do, I hope it goes swift, I hope it's easy, and I hope it's fast. Just take it easy, everyone. I'm Tom Brady DeSoppel. I'm out of here. I've got to get ready for work. Again, subscribe. Once we get to 250, we will have that Titus giveaway. Jump on that, everybody. I'm out of here, everyone. Take it easy. Tom Brady Soppel.